Yo, what's up, man? Welcome back to another episode of Cowboys Dawgs Talk with Peanut and Pigeon, excuse me. I'm your brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm the host of the show, Pigeon. This is my brother, Q Banks, aka Peanut, man. Q, happy Thanksgiving, my brother.
Happy Thanksgiving, bro.
Couldn't have been a better Thanksgiving, in my personal opinion. The Cowboys did what they were supposed to do. Georgia did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
But find out that Texas A&M ain't really that. And so now we end up in position to play Alabama again for SEC in the SEC championship.
Yep.
Before we get there, we had two games that we done missed. And I want to talk about these two games. We beat Charlotte 35-3. Is there anything that stood out in that game? We were supposed to smoke their boots anyway. So, but is there anything that stood out as far as that game went for you?
No, only that if you was a betting man and you thought that Kirby was going to get that line for you, you're a crazy man. No, there's not really much for Charlotte, man. You know, Kirby's a guy with. Coach is a guy with a lot of respect for the other coach on the side of the field, and he never really runs it up on guys. It just kind of happens if it's the second, third, and fourth string. So I was expecting.
It was interesting, you know. We saw what's my boy name? Puglisi. He got some shots, and we seen Montgomery. I think Montgomery got a pass out there as well.
Yeah.
Bo Walker. A three touchdown game as a true freshman.
The twos and the threes are rotating in the first quarter.
Yeah. But that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Kirby, he said, we always go have a young team, so you need games like that for them to get a little time. It ain't nothing crazy. But to go out there and get three touchdowns on 9 carries as a true freshman, I think that's big time. Regardless of who you playing.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, and think about it now. I mean, with Drew Bobo, and we're not sure how that's going to work out, but I mean, history tells you that he's probably not going to play. So that gave Tolliver a chance to play at Charlotte and play much earlier. I know the competition was less, but it allowed him to at least get his feet wet and to allow him to at least work with the ones and give him more than enough time to actually be at least prepared and ahead of the game versus being caught cold. Right. Kind of how Gunner was last year.
They give him that opportunity to gain that experience.
Yeah.
And that's what he needs.
Yeah.
And we saw this past weekend, he ended up having to play, because of the Bobo injury, he ended up having to play much more time than expected.
Yes.
And I thought that there was some times in that game where, first things first, shout out to Tech, because they done got away from the wing T, and they're a physical team.
Yeah.
That's a physical team that you're playing right there. And regardless of what you want to say, man, shout out to, what's the head coach name? I can't even call his name right now. Any other day I would.
Don't worry about it. I mean, 0-2. Something about he hate Georgia, but he keep losing to us.
I can't think of his name. What's his name? It don't matter. I think he's doing a great job with that program over there. I think he's doing a great job. But at the end of the day, I wanted to ask this question to you. This is the question. I was very critical of Mike Bobo in that game.
Okay.
I thought we could run the ball at will. I thought early in the game we ran the ball at will.
Okay.
And then in that second half, we started taking some shots and trying to throw the ball down the field that really, I didn't see no reason to do it. It was one of them times where I'm like, man, look, if we're going to throw the ball down the field, what we going to do? Take some play action shots, but don't sit back. Don't put Gunner in a position where he got to sit back, try to figure this damn defense out. He got 2 reads and then he going to run. Don't put him in that position.
Bobo's putting him in that position?
I would say yes. If it was me, I'm calling, man, first off, all this shotgun running out. Nope, man. Against a team like Tech, the way we were having success, man, get up under center and hand it off.
So if my guy false starts on 1st and 10, Now it's 1st and 15. And you know how we are when we get behind the sticks. That's Bobo's fault?
I'm not blaming Bobo for that piece of it. Only thing I was saying is I think he went away from the run way too soon. I thought there was a time that he could have ran the ball much more than he did.
But damn, Buddy just got cleaned up, boy. Woo-woo. Oh, that fight. Oh, my bad.
He said,
my bad, man. The buddy from the Patriots, Jackson Dart from the.
I just seen it. I just seen it.
Woo, man, I miss football. Anyways, my thing is about that is, like, to me, the guy can't win. Nothing short of a national championship, and even then, he's gonna have criticism all around the board. Because it's funny to me is because when he was running the ball for 3 plays, it was, why aren't you throwing the ball? Now he's throwing the ball, trying to be aggressive, and it's, why aren't you running the ball, because it was working. And it's just like I understand the reasoning of why you run the ball, and I understand that every offensive coordinator is not perfect, so I kind of live with that. But at the same time, if you get in the game and you miss a block, that's not the offensive coordinator's fault. If you get in the game, be called a play, and the play is open, and the quarterback doesn't pull the trigger, that's not the offensive coordinator's fault. Like, that's like, it is not like making excuses. But if you can see, like, I'm just a facts guy. So if I watch the film and the play is there, if it's dead, then it's dead. Bad call, cool, whatever. They got us situationally. They were better than us that play. But if the play was there, the guy was running open, and the quarterback just wasn't patient, or if the play was there, the guy was running open, and the guard is getting blown through, the play was there, the guy wasn't open, and the receiver doesn't fall on the ground. Or last year, the play was there, and the guy was open, and the receiver just
dropped the ball. Yeah.
Like,
I understand.
At some point, y'all just got to be like, God damn, man, like, bro.
But that ain't the criticalness that I'm having a Bobo at this current moment in time.
Okay.
But just to be quite honest, I think Mike Bobo at this current moment in time should be considered coordinator of the year. He should at least be in the running for coordinator of the year, because I didn't see this offense humming the way that it's been humming. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Giving him credit, I'm just saying, in this situation, man, you killing Tech on the ground, brother. We killing them on the ground.
Right.
And to try to put the ball in the air, and I know you want to be explosive.
Because Tech was begging you to throw the ball.
Yeah, they were.
Tech was like, I'm putting 11 in the box. I dare you to throw it. You ain't going to do it. I dare you.
But at the same time,
crazy enough to be like, okay.
Okay, you going to try me. But at the same time, my thing, even with 11 in the box, we still getting 4 yards a clip. Man,
I don't disagree.
Keep me on schedule. Just keep me on schedule.
I just know that they hunt explosives, man. And I know that that's Kirby's thing, is to run the ball and then explosives. Like, he just keeps saying it. Like, at some point, we got to take the man for his word. He's going to run the ball. He's going to hunt explosives. And you better not have no turnover mistakes.
I agree.
That's how he play ball.
All right, so let me ask you this. So now it comes out, Texas A&M, they get the brake shoes beat off of them by Texas. Mm-hmm. And now Georgia falls into the SEC championship game against Alabama.
Right.
Now, I'm going to just be honest, Q. I was hoping and I was rooting for Alabama against Auburn, because I feel like we can whoop them. I don't know what it is. I feel like we can whoop Alabama, bro. What's your thoughts, man? Georgia making the SEC championship game because of Texas A&M losing, and then we'll talk about the playoff picture after you talk about this upcoming matchup with Alabama.
Well, I don't know if I told you, but we kind of always, at some point Texas A&M gonna do something stupid, because they weren't playing anybody. I mean, they were playing the SEC teams, but it was the bottom feeder of the SEC teams.
Facts.
So it's like you playing Arkansas, you playing doggone Kentucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were playing those teams consistently. So it kind of is what it is. But as far as Alabama, man, I went to work and told everybody, I was like, hey, we owe y'all one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to that battle. I'm looking forward to because at this point, you know what they're gonna do. They know what we're gonna do.
Hey, who the best man? Who the best man?
We all put our pants on the same way. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you gonna do?
Who's gonna win this battle? Like, I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to it. But I can't Man, I told you from the beginning of the season, or I told whoever from the beginning of the season, it's just like, I know we're going to see Alabama again.
Got to. One way or another. Whether it's in the playoffs or in the SEC championship, we're going to see them.
Yeah, they ain't going nowhere, and neither are we. So,
I appreciate it. I appreciate this matchup.
But they say to beat a man,
you got to beat the man. You got to go. And man, you know what I'm really interested in seeing in this game, because I think this Georgia secondary I think we're looking at a totally different secondary than we looked at when we started this thing up. You know what I'm saying? DeMello, he's matured tremendously. Ellis Robinson has matured tremendously. Yep. Dylan Everett has been the one constant. KJ Bolden, he looking good on the back end. The other Branch brother looking decent. Thomas looking deep. Like now, Aguero, I don't know what the hell going on with Aguero.
He's having his moments. It's almost like he's he's in a position to where he could play 95% good, and that 5% is going to just stick out to everybody. I mean,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory, almost being safety or DB.
And he playing the hardest. He playing that star position right
now. That star where they're hunting you, man. Like
you got to be able to tackle well. You got to be able to do it all to play that
stressed
position.
Out. He's my boy stressed out.
Hey man, college football playoff outlook, man. Now that Georgia is in the SEC championship game, we seen it hurt teams, right, to lose in the SEC championship, and they kind of lose seed in those type of things. I don't think it should happen, but they don't give a damn what I think anyway, so that don't mean nothing. Just where you see Georgia lining up as far as college playoff football rankings, do you think Georgia gets a bye? Do you think they get a first home game? How you see it lining up?
Man, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not sure how this doggone bracket stuff work, man. Like it's very confusing to me. I mean, I know I guess we win, we get an automatic bid, but then also like even if we lose, well, I guess we will be the second. Bro, I don't know how it works because of just how close the number 1 and number 2 position is. But I also don't know how the brackets work, and it kind of confuses me. So I've been waiting to see what happens on Tuesday and see where they put us, and just go from there, man. Because I'm not sure if we're gonna get a home bye, or can you explain it to me?
So if this is how I look at it, because we in the SEC championship game, we a 1-loss team, right?
Right.
We in the playoffs regardless.
Right.
If we win the SEC championship, then that probably puts us at number 2 behind Ohio State, and we'll play it from there. If we lose, then we'll probably be like a number 5 seed or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then, or at least one of the top seeds in the first round that hosts a playoff game at home. So I think
we play the next week.
Exactly. I think at worst we host a playoff game, but I think we beat the brake shoes off Alabama. I'm just telling you that just was. I think we beat the brake shoes off Alabama.
No, we 0-1, man. I mean, quite honestly, we 0-1, and it's gonna be a good week.
Hey, man, real quick, I want to talk about Gunnar Stockton just a little bit. Gunnar didn't look great in the Tech game, right?
Right.
Bad interception. He looked well when he was running the ball, you know, the quarterback runs, those type of things. Had a great touchdown pass to a Branch, but he didn't really look great, in my personal opinion.
Okay.
Do you think that could be something that we need to look out for now that we're moving into championship week?
No, man, he spent too much time with damn Marty. I think it'll be all right, man. I mean, I think he's been playing really good ball lately, and I think that Tech dared him to do some things that he hasn't had to do lately, and I think he just had an off game. It wasn't like he wasn't looking in the right positions or the right spots. I just think he had an off game, and I think that the way that Gunner's played this whole season, I think that he's one guy we should at least give him some grace to think that he's going to correct his mistakes and come back better. So we'll see how it goes.
The running game, it seemed like I don't know what exactly happened, but Josh McCrary now he's the number 2 back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Chauncey Bowens, man. Like he started and then he got hurt, and now he's not playing. I'm hoping that it was just Kirby didn't think we needed him.
Kirby said he was banged up, but he could have went.
But he says that about everybody. He said either you got to handle.
What you want me to do? What you want me to do? You told me early what you said. We gonna take him at his word, right? That's what you told me.
Okay.
You told me that.
You're right. So touche, my brother.
I'm just telling you what Kirby said. This is what he said. Okay. But looking at it, it seemed like Josh McCrary now he's starting to get or Josh McCray, excuse me. He's starting to get that second load. But Nate Frazier, 16 carries, 108 yards. 6.8 yards a carry, no touchdowns. But man, talk to me about Nate Frazier. What do you see from this young man? He used to be much more of an elusive guy. Look like added a little weight. He'll drop his shoulder on you now. It's incredible to watch. Go ahead.
Yeah, he's a tough, hard-nosed runner, man. He's not really trying to make you miss to kind of set the tone. You actually wouldn't even think that from a guy that size. But he's trying to make sure that he sets the tone so he can set you up later, and he's still got the speed to get out of there. So I mean, I don't really have no problem with Nate as long as he holds on to the ball, make sure he picks up those passing block, when he's blocking. But I think that Chauncey's our home run hitter, so I'm hoping that he's healthy. I think the combination of those two is a difference maker. I think McCray having him as the third back, as your short yardage back, is huge because now you don't know where to go. So yeah, I think we just need all three of them healthy, honestly.
Okay. Last but not least, man, this defense is rounding off. It's starting to catch its foot.
Yeah.
We saw some big plays given up early in the season. It seemed like that secondary they starting to lock down. The linebackers, whether it's Allen, Wilson, Cole, Johnson. Hell, it seemed like every time you look around, there's another one that's out there making plays. Yeah, that's what it seemed like. Yeah, and they recruit the Georgia. We recruit the linebacker position well.
Very well.
Also, though, we're starting to see more pass rush from that the offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Really, in more of a odd man front. The 3-4 maybe. With two backers coming off the edge, something more like that is what we kind of play. But man, give me your assessment of what we're starting to see from this defense.
I think Gabe has really stepped up big, man. I think that he's playing tough. I think that he's taking the criticism to heart, and he is making sure that everybody's eating their words. And not to say that any of it was true. But he had a slow start to the season, but I think he's coming on pretty strong. I think, what's his name, Zayden Walker, number 10, the freshman, I think that he's brought some new life to that pass rush front. And I think the competition has really been a good thing, because that's one thing that we haven't really, in my opinion, had in the last couple of years is just a lot of competition, because the guys came in together, they're older guys, and they're used to being the guy, you know what I'm saying? There's no slight on the last D-line that we had, Stackhouse and, Brinson and some of those guys, but they've been there for so long, it's like hearing the same message over and over. So I think it's good to have the younger that you can get, and the more you can push those guys, and the fact that you're pushing somebody that's only a year older than you, it's just a beautiful thing, man. So I think that 33, say his name for me.
Quintavious Johnson.
There we go. I think he's doing really well, man. I think that he's anchoring the defense, and that's nice to see. Because everybody wants to be a speed guy. Everybody wants to rush the quarterback.
He just physical.
Don't nobody want to sit down and anchor the defense. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to keep the running back from turning the corner, man. So he's done a really good job. And I can't be more impressed with the linebackers. You know how deep we are there. Your question only about linebackers or only about the D-line or about everybody?
Everybody, keep going. We got plenty of time. Take your time.
One, I just want to say with CJ Allen, I'm impressed by the fact that he even played. And then not only did he play, he was productive while he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he looked like the old C.J. Allen. So that was impressive, man, because I know that was a painful injury. And I think he had a scope, but I'm not sure if it was.
No, he had a scope. He had a scope.
Okay. So
he went ahead. He got the surgery done like the next day.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So usually that's the 2-week process after the quickest. Yeah. And he came back a week later, maybe a week and a half later.
Yeah.
And that's also like they tell you, because I've had that, you're gonna feel like $1 million right after, but it doesn't stay that way. So he's still dealing with some pain, I'm sure, and some of that, what they call that, crepitus in there. So it was impressive to see him play and be productive, man. And Raylan Wilson, I can't say enough about him because the second that CJ went out, he just stepped up his game, and he's playing much more locked down. He's making better tackles. He's a lot quicker to the ball. You can tell now that he's not getting as confused as quickly, and he's able to play fast. So once those two are clicking on all cylinders, and with Justin Williams coming through right there, 19 after that too as well.
Chris Cole.
And then you got Chris Cole. And I think, honestly, Chris Cole is a better off linebacker than a pass rusher.
I agree.
Stay off linebacker and go side to side. He's Quay Walker. That's who that is. That's exactly who that guy is, man. He's a better covering Quay Walker. And he's younger. And I think he's going to get it before Quay got it. It took Quay a few more years.
Now, real quick, Quinn, to have an embarrassment of riches at the linebacker position like we do, this is an embarrassment.
Bro, I don't know how you don't come to Georgia to play linebacker.
These guys,
I don't get it.
Any of these guys that we didn't talk about can go start for any Power 5 program at this current moment in time. You name the program, they can go play there right now.
And they all go into the league, every single one of them.
Every single. And the other thing, they don't have the wear and tear because they learned the game, right? But
they rotate.
You keep it, hey, we finna get all y'all out here working. We gonna get all y'all. And then when you go to the league, you can have it even better. You ain't gotta worry about having these injuries and these type of things because you ain't man.
You're fresh. You're fresh. And that's one thing that I am proud of because on the defensive side, we've had to play a lot of young guys, but it's not because of like injury. We're playing a lot of young guys because
we just young
better than some of the older guys. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just that good. So I mean, I can't complain, man. I think that the only thing that we're really missing is another lockdown strong safety. But from what we've gotten so far, where we started, I'm being impressed from the defensive standpoint as a whole.
I think the safety position is fine. I think it's fine. I think
he can get better. I think that 20 sometimes keeps getting hit on those over.
Thomas.
Yeah, over. But then when they make it go vertical, I think he's gotten hit on that. The Tennessee game, he got hit on that. I want to say Ole Miss in the Tech game, but neither one of those were completed or the Tech game wasn't thrown.
Hey, but you know it's so bad in the Tech game, right? I think KJ Bolden, I think that's our best safety, right? I think we will agree there.
Yeah.
In that Tech game, for some type of reason, he keyed on that damn running back. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, if you just backpedal, you got to pick. It don't matter. You can split the two, and you athletic enough to get there for a pick.
Right.
But you coming downhill when you got two linebackers already covering that. Two.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, we need a little more discipline. But to overcome it the way that they do, I mean, it's they didn't give a touchdown up to Tech. They didn't give a touchdown up in 2 weeks.
Well, the only team that kind of scares me, and I think that this team is good enough to get there, is Ohio State.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because they throw the ball all over the field, and we've seen that happen before. No matter how good our defense is, you know what I'm saying? Like we had an all-star defense, and that was like hell trying to cover them boys. So I already know what time it is now. So it'll be interesting to see if they keep growing out, and I hope that Ellis keeps getting better, man. Because like I told you from jump, I was like, that's the best cover corner that we have. I just hope that he grows into, actually playing ball. And it looks like now, like the more reps he's gotten, and he just keeps getting better and better and better and better. I just need to put on some weight. But other than that,
keep doing your thing.
Yeah, my guys.
And before we move to the NFL, I want to ask this. So Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss. Ole Miss seems to be a playoff team. He's leaving them, going to LSU. Ole Miss, they said or I don't know, whoever hired him, the athletic director, I guess, was like, "Nah, we're not gonna let you coach this. We're not gonna let you coach the team in the playoffs." So
Right.
I don't know if he could have did it, but we have signing day coming up. Starting this Wednesday. This week right here, it's a bye week for everybody technically, right?
Right.
Well, not really. You have the championship game this coming Saturday.
Right.
But overall, just the way that the college schedule is, Kirby, I heard him in the interview. He said, "Shit, I ain't got no better. I can't tell you how to do it better." We heard Nick Saban kind of complain about it and say it needs to be better. It looked like Ole Miss is gonna be assed out because they ain't got no head coach no more because Lane Kiffin going to LSU, so they're going into the college football playoffs without a head coach.
Right.
It's all wild. Just give me a breakdown of what you think is kind of playing out, how all this is playing out. Could it be done better? What would be your, if you have a solution? If you don't, just it is what it is. But just give me a rundown of what's going on.
Well, what I will say is that the whole Ole Miss thing, and I don't lose no sleep over them not being successful. Oh well, ha. But
yes,
it just blew my mind, man. One, y'all hired Lane Kiffin, you kind of knew who you were getting. But two, like, I still don't think, like, y'all couldn't wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I mean, good Lord, it's just a bad look. Even at the same time that I don't think that Lane was going to win in public opinion, no matter what he did. It's just a bad look, and I'm running through my mind to figure out what would I do. You know what I'm saying? Like when you leave your job, you put in your 2 weeks, and you want to work those 2 weeks. But some jobs be like, "Nah, you're not staying at my job. Once you want to quit, you want to quit."
Yeah.
So it's like they're not wrong for that. And you got to think about the competitive advantage of, taking their staff members and all those type of things. And then you got to assume, like, it's real messy, man. And I don't know what the right answer is. And I don't know, like, moving transfer portal day and all that and signing, I don't know what the answer is. Because at the end of the day, it's just too much money. That might be the answer. It's just too much money.
But how can Ole Miss team be ready to play? Because I'm sure Lane Kiffin is taking at least a handful of important guys that was on that team, coaching that team with him.
The whole offensive staff, apparently.
So, like, what? How can Ole Miss even be prepared to play?
Yeah, but you can't penalize those kids because those adults wanting to make adult decisions.
I agree. I'm not saying penalize them. My question is, how can they be prepared to play?
They won't be. They'll probably be less than a team that they were. And they're going to maybe get embarrassed. Or maybe they win. I don't know. I guess we won't know until we know.
Yeah.
But I think I have a suspicion that we're going to realize that Lane was doing a lot.
He had that offense humming.
Yeah.
It ain't easy. Lane Kiffin is an offensive genius. As we always say, Kirby is a defensive genius. Lane is the complete opposite of Kirby.
Right.
Hence the reason when we play them, it's always it don't matter where he at, it's always a hard game.
Right.
He done coach with the best of them.
Yeah.
So, hey, I mean, it is what it is. What you think he gonna do at LSU?
I mean, he gonna get the recruits. I'm not worried about that. I think that he's gonna do a really good job. But what does worry me is that, I don't know, man. I just think everything was perfect for him at Ole Miss. I can't tell you why, but I think that everything fit perfect. I don't think he was in the limelight, if that's even the thing. But I think that he was in the right position to get those recruits from a transfer portal standpoint, and it was giving him whatever he wanted. It might not be in the ideal location. I think LSU is one of those places where you better win. You better win fast. There is no wiggle room. There is no 6 years without a playoff win. There is none of that.
Facts.
You got to get to the SEC championship like within whatever Kirby did in his first 2 years. You got to do that or better.
You expected to. That's the bare minimum at LSU.
And now that they made a mess of the situation, that's definitely going to be the bare minimum. And they got to pay Ole Miss to hire you. That's definitely going to be the bare minimum.
And if you I listened to his interview, he was talking about trying to figure out how much he gonna have to pay the kids. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, and you changing what 3 days before the signing day, the early signing day. Man, there's some wild stuff going on. It's wild.
Hey, I guess it's nice to be them, man. It ain't easy being greasy, baby.
It ain't easy being greasy, man. All right, man. Anything else you got on the SEC before we move forward?
No, sir.
Man, Quinn Banks.
Hey, dog.
Hey, man. Look, my Thanksgiving was fantastic.
Yes, sir.
It was fantastic. Now we got 2 games to run down because we ain't talked in 2 weeks, right? I'm gonna do it in reverse order because we just went. They told me it was just the Raiders. They said it was just the Raiders. That's what they told me.
That's what they said.
But now we done when they put hands on Philadelphia, being down 21-0.
Well,
the former Super Bowl champion.
Uh-huh.
Then when they put hands on Patrick Mahomes, the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes, that was in the Super Bowl, the AFC champion of last season.
Right.
But they tell me it was just the Raiders. Who were they telling me? Breakdown. Let's start with the Chiefs game. Happy Thanksgiving again. Man, what did you see in that game? What stood out to you, man? Break that game down for me if you don't mind.
Bro, I saw a team that was hungry, man. I saw a team that was determined. And I saw George Pickens. That's who I saw. The slant demon. The slant merchant. Mr. You can't cover me in a paper bag. Mr. I wear the shiesty in 90-degree weather. Mr. Who that? That George Pickens. Bro, I'm just, bro, to see these boys getting better and better, and then to see us we actually have a defense, bro. Like, you know who I'm really impressed with also? Man, I got to give Brian Schottenheimer his damn credit. He is looking like a younger Jimmy Johnson by the freaking day. And it's like an attitude adjustment. And you know who else I got to give some credit to? Jerry Bleeping Jones and Stephen Bleeping Jones for getting the hell out of the way.
We talking about tendenism.
Get out the way.
We talking about tendenism.
You want to do your radio shows, fine, but let the coaches coach and the players play. I don't want to go too overboard because it's just 2 games. We're what? 5, 6, and 1? Or we 6, 6?
6. No, we 6, 5, and 1. 6, 5, and 1.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go too overboard because we are good to take that win and lose the next 4.
well, hold on. Okay, so look. I want to start with this Chiefs game, right?
Okay.
You know what I love the most about this Chiefs game?
What's that?
The defense played okay, right? Patrick Mahomes, this man still was 23 for 34, 261 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He was still out there now. He was being Patrick Mahomes, right?
Right.
Dak Prescott, I love folks. 27 to 39, 320 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Right? Okay. Seems like we should lose this game. Right? I want to call a couple team stats out to you. And these are the ones that mean something right here.
Okay.
Make sure I do this.
Well, you can't read. You got that. You got that Floyd Mayweather going on.
I didn't want to call these out. You ready?
Okay.
Chiefs, 3 for 3 in the red zone, right? Time of possession almost equal.
Okay.
Chiefs, no interceptions, no fumble losses. Now this is a big one. Penalties. The Chiefs are 10 penalties for 119 yards. Dallas was 7 for 50. Dallas punted one time. Guess how many times the Chiefs punted? 5. Dallas didn't allow any sacks. The Chiefs allowed 3 sacks.
Okay.
Now this is where it get crazy. I don't know how this works. The Chiefs were they were 3 for 3 on fourth down and 5 for 13 on third. We were 9 for 16 on third and 1 for 1 on fourth. We had 23 first downs. They had 19.
Okay.
Rushing yards. They had 119. We had 137. Passing. They had 243. We had 320. How we won that game? How we won that game?
Situation, man. Talk to me.
Because we better at situational football.
Yep.
And understanding that an early pick from that, right? And they go get 7 immediately. That ain't the end of the game.
Right.
This team, from what I'm watching, they play hard. Same thing about Georgia. You know, this is the craziest thing. When we watch Georgia play, it's been so many games this season that came down to what? The fourth quarter.
Yeah.
This team here is the same way. It's so many games that come down to what? The fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, yeah.
We can't win it in 1, 2, or 3. We got to win it in 4.
Right.
And this is the epitome of the team that we're looking at right here. Even the losses that we done had, what they came down to outside of the Bears, outside of that game, everything else came down to what? The fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
And I think we done conditioned ourselves to be in position to win games late now. I think that's where we at. That's why I think. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me.
Well, what I will say is between Tyler Smith, Cooper Beebe, and doggone Tyler Booker.
Woo-wee. They whooping ass out there, ain't they?
And them 3?
Whooping ass.
Especially that Tyler Booker, bro.
What?
Bro, this day, hey, them some monsters, bro. They creating some holes, man.
Man, listen. I went back. I was watching a play, and you remember the sweep from Tavon Kirpin or Cavante Turpin.
Yeah.
So you remember that sweep? Man, Booker ended up 1-on-1 with Chris Jones, right? And he really supposed to be pulling to get to the other side of Chris Jones.
Right.
Well, Chris Jones, he an all-pro. Out-leveraged the hell out of Booker, right? Out-leverage him. Man, I watched Booker, then he went from power to technique and tactics. He swept under, in some type of way, ended up boxing this man out. Don't look at the play. It was so beautiful when you watching it.
Because I ain't see Booker's block. I have to go check it out.
You gotta go look at that play and watch how he's blocking right now. Yeah. He's trying to get his head across to the other side to seal him off, but Chris Jones got him out leveraged. That joker sweep through and spread. Next thing you know, Chris Jones on his back.
Yeah.
I said, damn, well, you can't make this up right here. That brother.
Look, all I know is Tyler Booker, when he was on Jalen Carter, man, like Jalen hit him with a one move, just and it was so quick. But then, like, you could see, like, it threw him. But, bro, he caught him with his right hand. Was like, bro, you ain't going nowhere from
bring your ass. Hey, bring your ass. Hey, he get
shit.
Oh.
Oh,
young fella. But no, that's the power that he played with.
Right.
Now imagine his power is there. His technique ain't there at all yet, really, in my opinion.
Right.
I think he can grow on technique.
Yeah.
Imagine, and then he ain't had no real off-season lifting. He ain't had the peanut butter put on him.
He just got a mean streak to him, man. Him and Tyler Smith.
And Cooper Beebe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
what I love about Cooper is he quiet, man. You don't hear nothing. Like when my center's quiet and I don't have to hear his name all the time, that's Travis Frederick. That's some good center play, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's a Hall of Fame type center play. Like just you do your job and get everybody lined up right.
You remember, Q, that was a time where we'll sit here, we'll talk about the Cowboys, and me and you, we'd be like, man, we ain't got no damn chance, bro. We can't get the running game started to save our life. We got what's his name? Joseph Randall. We got this man at running back right now. We got Joseph Randall at running back.
Yeah, don't even bring up them days, man. Them days was tough, man. When them Doug Free days, them doggone who's the left tackle that we drafted? Chaz Green?
Chaz Green, sorry ass. And we took him in the 3rd round from Florida.
Yeah, I ain't never
that man was so garbage.
You think Taco's pick was bad? Chaz was a bad pick, bro.
But my thing is this. It looked like this Cowboys team can go out there and at the drop of and I don't mean this literally, but shit, we can grind you out for 120 yards, at least on the ground. We can grind you out for that.
The only thing I want us to fix is to not get too pass happy, especially in the red zone. Like coaches kill me trying to pass in the red zone, man. It is so hard to throw the ball in the red zone because once you get to 10, once you get to the 15, the 10, the 7, bro, I'm gonna tell my DB, put your heels on the on the front of that end zone and don't move. And if you back up into the end zone, guess what? They're going to throw a spot route right in front of you. George Pickens, he's going to stop, and they're going to throw you the ball. They're going to throw the ball right there, touchdown. Do not move. Make them throw the ball through you. It's so hard to play offense when it's 20 yards and there's nowhere for me to guard it. Like, I don't have nowhere to run. I'm the fastest person ever now. I ain't got to guard nobody now. All I got is, where's he at? You can't throw it through me. So I just run the ball, man. Run the ball.
Kirby Smart said it the best, in my opinion. The other week he said, man, when you get down in some of these, in some of these areas, it ain't space to throw the ball. Sometimes you got to run through somebody's damn face mask.
Yep.
That's what you got to do.
Over and over and over.
And and get what he said. And we committed to the run here at Georgia. We committed to it.
Yeah, it is.
I think that, man, there are times when I look at Shotty, I watch on 1st and goal from the 8, you hand the ball off and get 6 yards.
I lose you, bro. I think I lost you, man.